Okay. Due to power of, once again I have to write same thing because it is not saved. Will you tell me first quickly? Can someone guide me? Given. Okay, P1 force which we have assumed 10 Newton.
10 Newton.
P2
20 Newton.
20 Newton.
20 Newton. P3
30
30
Newton.
Newton.
30 Newton. And what we are supposed to find?
Magnitude, direction,
Direction and position.
Okay, magnitude, direction, and position. In that, which two things are coming in case of position? X bar and Y bar.
bar and Y bar.
Of whom?
Resultant.
Resultant.
Of resultant. With respect to what point it is given?
Resolve force P1 is equal to 10 Newton.
No. Of resultant, okay. But with respect to what point? With respect to
Point A.
Point A.
that is most important because once we are going to calculate moment, at that time this is important. That's why that also we should mention. Calculating magnitude and direction, okay. It is not required at that point. But once we are going to apply a variable theorem, at that time it is important. Just I will write now to resolve force. Just you tell me X component and Y component. Resolve force.
सर
P. हा.
तुमचा वॉइस असा डबल येतोय.
Just.
इको येत आहे सर मग.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. 10 Newton. Resolve force P1 equal to 10 Newton. So in this, tell me X component. Little faster, you already written.
10
So
cos
what?
60.
10 cos 60.
No. 10 cos 60. Yes. It is equal to 5.
Yes,
Newton.
sir.
5 Newton. Why?
10 sin 60.
10 sin 60.
10 sin 60. 8 point something, no?
8.66.
8.66.
Yes. Next, resolve
20 Newton.
P2 equal to 20 Newton. In which quadrant this force is coming?
फोर्थ quadrant.
Quadrant.
X component. What will be X component equal to?
20 cos
20
60.
20 cos 60.
20 cos 60. 10 Newton. Correct. Y component.
Minus 20 sin 60.
Minus 20 sin
60.
60.
equal to
Minus 17.32.
Minus 17.32.
32. Very good. Third. I will write here. Third. Resolve. What is that force?
30 Newton.
30 Newton.
30 Newton. X component
30 Newton.
30 Newton.
equal to 30 Newton. Why?
0.
Y component will be
0.
0.
it will be 0. Okay, then now you might have calculated summation of X.
45 Newton.
45 Newton.
P1x, P2x, P3x. How much?
45 Newton.
Newton.
45 Newton. Summation Fy.
minus 8.66.
Minus 8.66.
So I will write P1y, P2y, P3y. This y component of P1, P2, P3. How much?
Minus
Minus
8.66.
66 Newton.
Newton. Very good. If summation fx we have calculated, summation fy we have calculated. Then r is equal to, what is formula?
Under root summation fx square
Summation x
plus summation fy square.
okay. Summation fy square. What is that? R is equal to
45.82.
so this is correct. This one is correct. So we found one thing for this. Exact answer is this. Those who got something 44 something. So answer should be 45 point something we can understand. Okay, after that 80, 81, 82, 83, no matter. But 45 point something, it should not be something like 44 point something, 46 point something. It should not happen. Huh? So that carry you take. After that theta, how we are finding theta? How we are finding theta?
Tan
Fy
inverse
upon
of
fx.
summation fy upon summation fx.
Is it coming positive, negative?
Negative.
Negative.
How much?
Minus 10.8.
Minus 10.86.
Minus 10 point
89.
86.
86.
80.
6.
9.
I think my answer is minus 10.89. Just check.
Yes, sir. Minus 10.89.
We can understand minus 10.8. After that, it doesn't matter. Second digit, no matter. So minus 10.8, 86, 87, 89, 8. We can understand, no issue. After decimal point, it doesn't matter now. Angle is minus. How we are going to show?
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
If angle is negative, then clockwise.
Clockwise.
Okay. So here we can show somewhere here. Or place is not there, but let us say I will show here something like this. But still problem is not over. Which two things we found? Sorry, not here. Clockwise, no? It is clockwise,
Yes,
means it will come where, in which quadrant?
Fourth quadrant.
Fourth quadrant. It will come somewhere here. R. Okay. Then here it will come something theta. So I have not written the values. So it will come 45.82. Okay, and this theta is equal to 10. So as it is in second quadrant here, so not necessary to write again minus, or you can write minus, whatever. Theta. So which two things till now we found for this? Which two things we have found?
Magnitude and direction.
Magnitude and direction. Now to locate the position of resultant, it is necessary to apply Varignon theorem. Apply Varignon theorem or principle of moment. What that moment is saying?
Summation of fx equal to x component of resultant.
Summation of
fx.
fx. No, that was not just before we have seen. What is it? Is the addition of all moments due to all forces. What it is saying? Principle of moment. What it says? Whatever it may be the number of forces in the system, summation of moment due to all forces. What I am saying, listen carefully. What I am saying, whatever it may be the forces in the system. So summation of all the moments due to all the forces will be equal to moment due to what? Will be equal to moment due to
Resultant.
moment due to resultant. That is that principle itself. It is saying something like this. I will write here. Apply Varignon theorem. Apply Varignon theorem. So what it is saying? Summation due to all the forces, or summation of moments due to all the forces. So in short, I will write again. Instead of that, I will write summation of moment due to all the forces. M stands for moment. Summation you are knowing, addition. Summation of all the moments due to all the forces in the system is equal to moment due to resultant. So in short, I will write M for moment, and it is due to for resultant. Due to resultant. Okay, due to resultant. Now let me know how many forces are there in the system.
3.
3. So here I will write now taking moment taking moment at point A. Taking moment at point A. Why we are going to take moment at point A? Because we are supposed to find position of resultant with respect to A. That's why here question may come in our mind. Why we are taking moment about point A? Why we are taking moment about point A? A question may come in your mind. That's why, because we were supposed to find location or position of a resultant with respect to point A. Now, how many forces are now come back to our force diagram? How many forces are there in the system?
3.
3.
3
Three
forces.
We are supposed to find moment at point A. At point A. So, shall we find within one equation? What will be the moment due to 10 Newton force about point A? किती असेल सांगा बरं?
0.
How much? It will be 0, correct? It will be 0. Why?
Perpendicular distance 0.
Perpendicular distance 0. What will be the moment about point A due to 30 Newton force?
0.
Okay. So what will be the moment? Correct. 10 Newton force and 30 Newton force is passing through point A. Here there will be no any kind of moment due to these two forces. Now how to find moment due to this 20 Newton force? Moment due to 20 Newton force. So is it directly possible to find it? If we'll consider this point C, then whatever this inclination is there, we have to, what we have to do? We have to resolve that force. We have to resolve that force into like this. So what will be its vertical component? 20
Sin 60.
20 sin 60. What will be its horizontal component?
20 cos 60.
20 cos
60. 60.
60. Now tell me, due to now which component? Due to now which component its moment will become 0?
X component.
X component will become 0. So for your information, I will write here moment due to 10 Newton, then 30 Newton and 20 cos 60 will be 0. Are you agree with me? These
Yes, sir.
forces,
Yes, sir.
moment due to 10 Newton, 30 Newton, 20 cos 60 Newton or 20 cos 60, okay, will be 0 because all these forces are passing through point A. Now which forces remain now? Only 20 sin 60. Only 20 sin 60 is remained. So let us go for that. So now imagine point A is fixed and 20 sin 60 force is applied at point C vertically. How this object will rotate? How this object will rotate? Imagine.
Clockwise.
Clockwise. Yes, clockwise. If object is going to rotate clockwise, how will be its moment? Positive or negative?
Negative. If clockwise, then negative.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Just check once again.
सर क्लॉकवाईज मध्ये जर रोटेट होत असेल तर मग निगेटिव्हच राहणार.
काय?
पॉझिटिव्ह असतो ना क्लॉकवाईज मध्ये.
पॉझिटिव्ह वर
Positive, sir.
How will be moment? Object is going to rotate clockwise. Okay.
Positive.
Positive.
Positive, sir.
Positive. Somebody has
Positive,
given
sir.
answer initially negative or not? So answer will be positive. That moment will be positive. And what will be its perpendicular distance? What will be the moment due to this 20 sin 60? So force 20 sin 60 only magnitude. Now though that force is acting downward, we have to take magnitude only. 20 sin 60, what will be the perpendicular distance between line of action of that 20 sin 60 and point A?
1 meter.
1 meter.
1 meter or 1, we can say 1. It will be 1. Why? Because that side of that equilateral triangle is given how much?
1 meter.
1 meter.
Into 1 equal to now for this moment due to resultant, we don't know where is resultant, so we are going to take its magnitude r, and whatever it may be the perpendicular distance, we are going to calculate here. Whatever it may be the perpendicular distance, we are knowing whether we are knowing value of r, whether we are
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yes. So from this, is it possible to calculate? It is possible to calculate value of d from this. R is known to us. So here I will write, since R is equal to 45.82 Newton, calculate D. Tell me the value of D. Hmm?
0.37.
Correct. Tell me confidently. Correct.
37.
0.378. More precise.
378.
378 meter. So what is this D? D काय calculate केलं आपण? What is D? What is this D?
Direction.
No direction. What is unit of D? Meter. Meter ही कुणाचं unit असतंय?
Length. Distance.
Length or distance. It is unit of distance. D is a distance, but which distance? काय आपण अप्लाय केलं? R into D, force into distance. काय हे मोमेंट आहे? But which type of D is? D ला काय म्हणणार आपण? Which type of distance? While calculating moment?
Perpendicular distance.
Perpendicular distance.
Perpendicular distance. It is perpendicular distance. Now only we want to find x bar. X bar, now this remember formula, while calculating x bar is equal to summation apex, summation not summation, sorry, summation of moment due to all the forces at about point A. X bar is equal to summation of moment due to all the forces about point A. Summation due to all the forces about summation of moment due to all the forces about point A. About point A divided by here some contradictory is there. Here we have to take summation Fy. We will see how it comes. Actually derivation is there for this. So this formula you remember. While calculating x bar, we need summation Fy. While calculating y bar, we need summation Fx. And this first column is summation M, a summation of moments due to all the forces. All the means only one force is remained now in this case. Which one is that? कुठला force एकच राहिला moment? 20
sin 60.
20 sin 60.
20 sin 60 into 1, that perpendicular distance. And what is summation Fy? Minus 8.66. No? Calculate this. What is 20 sin 60? It should be 17.32. Just calculate. Just check how much. Is it coming 17.32?
Yes, sir.
Calculate that. X bar equal to then. It should be, I think, minus 2.
Minus 2.
Minus
Minus 2.
Minus 2. X bar is equal to minus 2.
Minus 2.
Minus 2. Similarly, y bar. Similarly, y bar. Directly I will write summation of moments due to all forces about point A divided by, while calculating y bar, we need summation Fx. So directly now I will write 17.32 divided by summation of x is how much? 45. So it will come, just check how much it is coming.
0.46.
46?
38, 0.30.
0.38.
0.38.
0.38.
0.38.
0.38. This is our m, x bar and y bar. This is our m. Value to just we have to calculate value of x bar and y bar. That is, it will indicate moment. It will indicate moment. Sorry, it will indicate position of resultant. Is which three things we are supposed to find. Problems are little lengthy. Few problems are there still. These are very lengthy problems. Very carefully calculation you have to go. Which three things we have found for the resultant? कुठल्या गोष्टी आपण फाउंड आउट केले रिझल्टंट साठी? थोडंसं लक्ष द्या बरोबर. काय काय केलं आपण? What we have did? Which three things we have found out for the resultant? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Magnitude,
Magnitude, direction, and
resultant.
position.
Tell me the values of that. What is the magnitude of resultant for this force system?
45.80.
45.82.
Newton. 45.82 Newton. Very good. What is the direction or theta?
Minus
Minus
10.89.
Minus
10.89.
89.
minus 10.89. Very good. And what is the value of position, or what is the position with respect to point A? X bar and Y bar. What is the value of X bar?
Minus 2 and
Minus
0.38.
Y bar 0.38.
X bar is minus 2 and Y bar I will write here.
0.38.
0.38.
0.38.
So here I will write X bar equal to minus 2 meter and Y bar equal to 0.38 meter. So these are the answers. A little lengthy, time consuming. I can understand it is taking more time. Even internet again added its value in this problem. Let it be. Procedure is important. Procedure. Shall we go next? Number of problems are there. We will solve few of them as per our time. Shall we go next? Shall I give one problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Quickly now. Let me. I'm not going to solve. You have to solve. Very simple problem. Before that, I want one volunteer. Dipali. After a long time, will you read Dipali roll number 3? Dipali something. Chaudhary
Yes,
or
sir.
read it loudly.
ABCD is a rectangle such that AB is equal to 3 meter and BC is equal to 2 meter. Alongside AB, CB, CD and AD, the forces of 100 Newton, 200 Newton, 250 Newton, 350 Newton are acting respectively. Find magnitude, direction and position of resultant force from C.
Position of resultant force from C. From means with respect to C. With respect to, I will write here for your information. With respect to point C. So one rectangle is given. It is in front of you. Its sides are there. AB is equal to 3 meter. BC is equal to 2 meter. And force systems are given. Very simple. So with the beginning, let us start. Which force you want to consider as a P1?
100
Newton.
100 Newton.
Where is 200 downward side? That you want to?
300 Newton.
All should be one. That's I'm asking. Any force. Tell me which force we should assume.
300 Newton.
300.
Yes.
Okay, you are saying 100. Maybe from problem statement you want to tell. Then next one is
100.
200.
200. Next
250.
250.
250. And P4
350.
300 Newton.
300 or 350. Either
350.
problem
डायग्राम मध्ये वेगळी व्हॅल्यू आणि प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये वेगळी व्हॅल्यू.
Yes, sir.
Just check. One we will
sir.
just wait. We will take 300. We will take 300. 300. We take 300 and continue. I will give 5 minutes. Meanwhile, I will write. So, have you gone for one observation here? No any force is inclined. So, you can write directly summation fx and summation f1. Not necessary to write all things now. You should be familiar with that process. Directly you should be able to write summation fx and summation fy. Now each and every step you should not write resolve force p1, p3, p2, p3, p4 directly. Only you should not miss any force. All force. Shall I give 5 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will give 5 minutes. Please solve it.
The resultant 180.27.
What is the value? Someone want to tell?
Resultant 180.27 Newton.
Resultant?
180.27.
Okay. Theta. Also calculate x bar y bar. Once x bar y bar is also
Minus 33.42 theta.
theta.
Minus 33.42.
Okay. Next.
D equal to 6.01.
How much?
01 meter.
Okay. And y? Y bar?
Y bar 7.33 minus 7.33.
Some little variation is there. You are near, but not exact. Little variations are there. We will see. So
Okay.
x bar is coming 7. Y bar is coming minus 4.66. Y bar. Just check.
Okay, sir.
Just 1 minute. We will see. Are you solving the problem? Manasi, 30. Roll number 30.
Calculating, sir.
At what step you are? Which step is going on, or what you are calculating right now?
Resultant.
Resultant. Okay, be fast. Next one, Riddhi, 46.
Yes, sir.
At what point you are?
Resultant, sir.
Resultant. Is it so difficult? Kisan, 60 roll number. Kisan Shirke, roll number 60. At what point you are?
Solving, sir.
No, at what point? Solving means what? Means resultant, direction, theta, x bar, y bar, what? Huh? Somnath Pawar. 36. Pandurang. Pandurang,
Yes, sir.
at what point you are?
Resultant, sir.
I'm doubtful. I am little doubtful. Either you are not writing in the notebook or you are just taking screenshots. Nothing will happen if you will take screenshot. I will give guarantee. Nothing will happen. Screenshot will be, it will remain in mobile only. It will not go in your brain.
Sir,
Ah,
resultant 180 Newton.
exact
Yes.
180.
Sir, 180.27.
Exact 180.27. Sakshi, just check.
Okay,
Otherwise, we
sir.
will see. We will see. 180.27. Next, theta.
Theta is 33.42.
Just
Minus 30.
minus or plus?
Minus
Minus
32.42.
Minus 33 point.
42.
42.
Any other than 42? Any other?
69.
Minus 33.69.
Yes,
Yes,
that is
sir.
exact.
Yes, sir.
Minus
Yes, sir.
33.69 is exact. I don't know why these variations are coming. Sakshi, just check calculation. X bar, Y bar, what is the value of X bar?
X bar is equals to 7.
Correct. And Y bar?
Y bar is equals to minus 4.66.
Yes, correct. These are
Same,
correct.
sir.
But this, see, if you will make a little variation, maybe in resultant, we are going to use that value in further calculation. It will again, you will go little away. So step by step, you will go far away at the end. So it should not happen. Try to take calculations very carefully. After decimal point, minimum 2 digits, try to take 2 to 3. You can take 3 also, no issue. So instead of asking each and everybody, so I will go here only. Give attention. Those who are doing mere formality, solving this, that, जे असं कोण सांगते त्यांनी लक्ष द्या इकडं. Nothing is going to happen. I'm going to provide link after this chapter. I'm going to ask your notebook. You have to take the photograph of your notebook and you have to upload. I will check your notebooks. I'm doubtful. I think many of the students are still not writing because these are taking very casual to this subject. I should not frighten you, but this subject you have to take very seriously. Very seriously. This is just the beginning of this subject. Number of problems are going to come next. So forget about it. See, summation of x and summation of y we are supposed to calculate. Okay, so I will not write here each and everything. All the forces are either it is horizontal or vertical. So first force number 1, force, what will be its x component? 100 Newton. 100 Newton force. Either it will be positive or negative. Give attention and tell me first. Summation
Positive.
f(x) in that x
Positive.
component of
Positive.
Positive. It will be positive because it is going towards right hand side. Very good. Which is next force? P2. 200 Newton force. What will be its x component which is downward?
0.
It will be 0. Next P3.
Minus 250.
Minus 250.
Minus 250 plus
0.
300 Newton.
0.
It will be 0. So directly I have calculated with this.
Minus.
So what? Minus
Minus 150.
150.
minus 150 Newton. Summation of y.
0.
So first P1 force is horizontal, its y component will be 0. Next force number 2,
Minus
200
200.
Newton,
Minus
but
200.
it is
Minus
downward. But it is downward, so it will come minus 200. Next one is P3, 300 Newton. It is
0.
Sorry, 250. It is horizontal. It will be 0. Next one is P4.
300.
It is upward and upward. So it will come 100. Any issue, any problem?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Directly I have calculated. I have not resolved anything. Hereafter also I am going to calculate directly for all forces. I am not going to write now each and every step. Okay. Now you are familiar with this. Now calculate. Summation fx is with you. Summation fy is with you. Calculate now. What will be r? What is the value of r? With these two values.
180.27.
180.27.
Be confident. 180.27. Very good. 180.27 is correct answer. 180.27 is the exact answer. So just check where you have made mistake. If your answer is not coming exact this. Next, calculate theta. Summation fx is with you. Summation fy is with you. Calculate theta. What is the value of theta?
Minus 33.
33.69.
Minus 33.69 degree. Okay. Up to this regular hour, r and theta, calculation of r and theta. So here if I will show minus means clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
Clockwise. R and this theta equal to minus 33.69 and r is equal to 180, no? Like this you can show. Next, up to this, okay, a number of problems here. So now apply Varignon theorem at point C because we want to locate our resultant with respect to point C. Correct. So directly before applying the formula, we will calculate summation of moment. How to read this? I have written here. You can check. Summation of moment due to all the forces, F for forces at point C equal to. Now each and every force we have to consider and we have to calculate. Force number 1. What will be the moment due to force number 1? 100 Newton. Here it is, horizontal force 100 Newton. Okay, now you consider point C as constant, or we can say stationary, fixed one, and force is applied in the direction of 100 Newton force. So how object will rotate, clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Very good. Be confident. Anti-clockwise. Then anti-clockwise moment, how we are taking?
Negative.
Very good. Negative. That force is 100. What is the perpendicular distance between line of action of 100 Newton force and point C?
2 meter.
2
meter. Very good. 2 meter. 2. Then which is next force? P2. 200 Newton force. So what will be the moment due to 200 Newton force at point C?
0.
0, because it is passing through point C. Next, force P3, 250 Newton force. What will be the moment due to 250 Newton force?
0.
Also 0.
It will be also 0 because it is passing through point C. Next, P4, 300 Newton force. What will be the moment due to P4 force 300 Newton at point C?
900.
900.
No.
900.
You tell
300
whether it will be
into
positive or negative, clockwise or anti-clockwise. How object will rotate?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. Then we are going to consider it as a positive. So force is 300 Newton. And what is the perpendicular distance between that point and point C?
3 meter.
3
meter.
meter.
Okay, so calculate it. How much it is?
700.
700?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 700. What will be the unit for this?
Meter.
Moments unit.
Newton meter.
Meter.
Newton meter. It will be Newton meter. Now here value of, now here apply Varignon theorem. So what will happen here? 700 already we have calculated equal to R. We have calculated 180.27 into D. So therefore D is equal to, calculate it, 700 divided by 180.27. Calculate. D is equal to
3.88.
3.88.
38.2. Yes, sir. 3.88.
3.88.
3.88.
88.
88.
3.88. Okay. Next, x bar is equal to, now what is the formula? X bar, summation of moment due to all the forces at point C divided by summation Fy. All the values are with you. Calculate.
7.
So this one is summation Fy 100 equal to 7 meter. Then this one is also 700 divided by summation Fy minus 150 equal to, calculate,
Minus 4.66.
Minus 4.66.
minus 4.66. So here I will write x bar equal to 7 meter, y bar equal to minus 4.66 meter over. This will be your position of resultant. Okay, very simple. You should not take this much time. It means either you are not writing in your notebook, or only you are watching like television. What the way you are watching television? आपण टीव्ही जसं बघतो टीव्ही मध्ये, whether we are taking something seriously from your TV serial, some news channel, etc. Nothing. It should not happen. What I feel, that is my experience. Is it like this? हे असं आहे का?
No, sir.
No, sir. We are writing.
Okay, you may be writing. Ashwini, roll number 27. Madne Patil. Your mic is on, but your voice is not coming. Either you are not talking, or I am unable to listen you. Okay, mute yourself, Ashwini. Roll number 27. Onkar, roll number 39. 39.
Yes, sir.
Are you writing in your notebook?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Shiv Kumar, 13. Mostly.
Yes, sir.
Are you writing in your notebook?
Yes, sir.
You should write, huh? Everybody should write. You means everybody. Otherwise, this one is the most challenging subject from this semester. You keep in mind. Only that I will tell. This one is most challenging subject from this semester. Okay, because if you say mathematics, already you are knowing derivative, integration, all the things. Have you come across such problems? Resultant, its position, moment, एक्सेट्रा. असं कुठं आलं होतं का तुम्हाला 12वी पर्यंत? असं काय हे नाव असली कुठं वाचायला भेटली होती का? व्हेरिग्नन थेरम. दिस इज जस्ट बिगिनिंग. स्टिल वी आर इन फर्स्ट चॅप्टर. मेनी मोर कन्सेप्ट्स आर गोइंग टू कम फर्दर. Okay, you will be irritated with my lectures. I will give guarantee. Number of lectures we want to conduct. Number of. Getting? Shall we go next? Shall I give one more problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so maybe suppose in your final and our UT1 is there. Chapter number 1 will be there complete. It will complete within 1 or 2 days. हा chapter आपला संपतोय आज किंवा उद्या. आज नाही संपणार. Very time is not there today, but definitely tomorrow or day after tomorrow this chapter will get complete. After that, for one lecture we will discuss multiple choice questions. How will be questions, how we have to answer, etc. And thereafter there will be UT1, unit test number 1. Okay, on this chapter number 1, we are at the end of this chapter. You keep in mind this chapter is about to over, and this one is मोस्ट लेंदी चॅप्टर फ्रॉम द सिलेबस. हा सगळ्यात मोठा चॅप्टर होता. हिअर आफ्टर चॅप्टर्स आर okay, moderate. I will not say short, but moderate are there. This one is we can say you are also new in the system, in the engineering, so we got more I given more explanation in first contents of this chapter. Okay, so let it be. We are on the track. It's not like that we are far behind or far ahead. We are on the track, keep in mind, don't worry, but don't miss lectures, these EM lectures, otherwise it is very difficult to understand thereafter. Okay, shall I give one more problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just check now this. I will give opportunity to read this problem. Samarth Chavan, roll number 18. 18. Samarth,
sir.
read it loudly.
An equilateral triangle of 1 meter side is acted upon by forces as shown in following figure. Find magnitude, direction, and position of resultant about the vertex of triangle A.
Very good, thank you. So thank you for reading, Samarth. An equilateral triangle whose side is 1 meter is acted upon a forces. Means there is equilateral triangle ABC whose side is 1 meter. Okay, the forces as shown in the following figure, and we need to find magnitude, direction, and position of the resultant. Most important thing with respect to the vertex of the triangle A. Okay, so simple problem. Forces are increased a little forces are increased, nothing else. So with the beginning you can start. Just we will give nomenclature to forces. So for which force, so are you observing three? You can zoom in your mobile, that image. So at the vertex A, one force is there, 3 kilonewton. One force is there, 3 kilonewton. It is not horizontal, it is inclined. That angle, are you able to see that angle? Rohini, 30, correct. 30 with horizontal. That force is inclined at 30 degree with horizontal. So let us give name P1 force. Which force we will assume as a P1? Which force we will assume as a P1?
3 kilonewton.
Okay, 3 kilonewton. P2. Look at the diagram and tell me.
2
kilonewton.
2 kilonewton.
2 kilonewton.
Okay, 2 kilonewton. P3.
2 kilonewton.
2 kilonewton.
2 kilonewton is over.
kilonewton.
2 kilonewton again, 2 are there.
There are two forces of 2 kilonewton.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that vertical we will assume as a third number. Okay, then P4. 2, then
4 kilonewton.
4
okay,
kilonewton.
P4, 4 kilonewton. Okay, and P4 after that P5.
1.5 kilonewton.
1.5 kilonewton. Okay, so to find what we want to find here. What we want to suppose to find?
Magnitude,
Magnitude, direction, and position.
Position of resultant.
Magnitude, direction, and position. But whose position? Resultant. Position of resultant. Position of resultant. With respect to what point? With respect to point A. Now calculate. Shall I give some time?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I will give some time. You please start.
Sir, resultant 3.43.
Hello? Huh.
3.43, sir, resultant.
3.43.
43.
Okay. Correct. Go ahead.
And theta 49.25.
40.
49.25.
No, there is variation.
So my resultant is 3.4.
Hello, how much?
3.40.
3.44.
Resultant
Yes, 3.44. Just check calculation.
40, sir. But 44.
44. 3.44. 3.44.
Okay, sir.
Sir, theta 48.49.
Yes.
48.49, sir.
Theta 47.29. Hello. where you are? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Where you are right now? Rutuja, 23.
Sir, X bar and Y bar finding on
Okay.
resultant and theta I have find.
Okay. Continue for 2 more minutes. We will see. Mansi, 30. Avinash, 35. Avinash, 35.
Yes, sir.
Where you are? At what stage?
अँगल आणि रिझल्टंट काढला सर, त्यानंतर चाललं.
Okay. Very good. Continue.
Sir, x bar minus 1.19.
Anybody found value of X bar, Y bar?
Sir, minus 1.19.
Minus 1.19. Yes, almost correct.
And
X
y
bar.
bar minus 1.28.
Very good. Exact. Who has told the answer?
Sir, me.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Others? Just check, otherwise we will solve. Don't worry. Yeah, a little lengthy problems are there. I can understand it will take more time. So if randomly I will ask, otherwise we will go. We will solve. Don't worry. Pranali, where you are?
Resultant काढलाय sir.
Okay, just you have found out resultant. Okay. Patil, Sandeep, 57. Sandeep. Patil, Sandeep. Akash, 58. Akash,
Yes, sir.
Where you are, your calculation. What?
सर आप join झालो just.
Okay, welcome then. You just joined. Okay, give attention. Those who have solved, okay. If not, we will see now. Now summation apex and summation apex, all of you, please give attention. We will solve together. Don't worry. So, how many forces are there in this system? Are you with me? Number one.
Yes, sir.
We will solve together. Just stop where you are right now. Just stop. We will solve once. Afterwards, you can continue with me from that point up next. So, how many forces are there? Total 5 forces are acting in this system. Total 5. Okay. One vertical, horizontal. In that way, we will see which are they. Now here I will not write step by step. Each force I have resolved in X component, Y component. You are now familiar. Okay, so it should not be now stepwise. So directly now first force we will take 3 kilonewton. Which force we have taken? This force, 3 kilonewton, correct? So what will be its X component? Who will tell me? Is it positive, negative? And what will be the X component of that force? कोण सांगते त्या फोर्सचा X component किती? This force makes angle of 30 degree with horizontal. Then what will be its X component? 3 cos 30.
Yes, sir. Yes.
3 cos 30 because angle is made with horizontal. Next, which is our next force? 2 kilonewton. Okay, so what will be its X component? Positive, negative? Bola काय येईल हा? Whether it will come positive or negative? In which quadrant this force is? This
Second
2.
quadrant.
Second quadrant.
So it will come minus 2 cos
2 cos 60.
60. Third force, vertical 2 kilonewton force. As the force is vertical, what will be its X component?
0.
0. Then 1, 2, 3. Fourth one, which is our fourth force, 4 kilonewton. What will be its X component?
0.
Again, it will be 0. Next, you can interrupt me, those who are not understanding, because this 2 kilonewton and this one is vertical force. X component of both will be 0. Next one is 1.5 kilonewton. Is it positive or negative? X component will be
Positive.
positive cos 60.
60.
Tell me summation apex. Summation apex. What will be summation apex? Guru, tell your value. Summation apex. Just you have to add this.
2.34.
2.34.
2.34 kilonewton. Similarly, summation Fy equal to first force 3 kilonewton. What will be its Y component? 3 sine not 60, 30 it has made angle. Next, P2. Whether it will be positive or negative for second 2 Newton force? Positive. 2 sine 60. Third force 2 kilonewton vertical. It is vertically upward, so directly 2. Then this 4 kilonewton, it is directly downward force, vertically downward, so it will be minus. And that plus 1.5
Sine 60.
Sine 60.
sine 60. And tell me
2.52.
Yes, sir.
2.
Yes, sir. 2.52.
2.52. Okay, 2.52. Therefore, R is equal to, is it difficult to see? Only within one step we can find. What is R? Summation apex square plus summation Fy square. Tell me the value of R. Therefore, R is equal to
0.43.
3.43.
3.43.
0.43.
3.43. exact? I think my answer is 3.44, but your anybody got 3.44?
My answer is
Yes, sir.
3.44.
Yes,
Huh?
sir.
3.44 or 3.
3.46 आलंय.
सर माझं 3.44 आलंय.
My answer is also 3.44. So let us take my. It doesn't matter if your answer is 3.46, 45, 43. It will not matter a lot because it is a second digit after decimal point. So don't worry. It should not happen 2.44 or something like this. Huh? So don't worry. Don't take tension of that. After decimal point, we can understand. Next, theta is equal to tan inverse of summation
Yes,
upon
why?
Of y divided by summation fx.
summation fx. Calculate.
So my answer is
47.12.
47.12.
12. Point
47.25.
हा सर.
सर माझं 47.25 आलंय.
okay. 20.
5.
Anybody got 23? If not, I will write your answer. Don't worry. 25. So let us show that how it is. So angle is positive. Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Angle is positive.
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
Sure.
Anti-clockwise ना sir.
Anti-clockwise sir. Anti-clockwise.
R equal to 3.44. Theta equal to 47.25 degree. Okay. Two things we found out. Which are they? Magnitude and direction. Now what we are supposed to find? आपल्याला काय find करायचं आहे? Position or location of resultant. Okay, with respect to what point?
A.
A. To find position. To find position with respect to point A. Therefore, here what we will do, we will find summation of moment. How to read this? See here, summation of moments due to all forces F at point A equal to which is our force number 1, 3 kilonewton. So what will be the moment due to 3 kilonewton force?
0.
It will be 0.
Yes sir.
It
Yes,
will
sir.
be 0 because it is passing through that point. Next, which will be next force? 2 kilonewton, which is along the side of equilateral triangle. What will be that?
Also 0 sir.
0.
It
Yes,
will
sir.
be also 0. Next, third force is 2 kilonewton vertical. 2 kilonewton. So who will tell? If point A is fixed, 2 kilonewton force is applied at point C. So what will be the moment? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Tell me first.
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise.
Means it is minus. Okay. So minus 2 into what is perpendicular distance between line of action of that vertical 2 kilonewton force and point A?
0.5 meter.
0.5 half.
Half. Very good. Half. So if you'll see, so if I will draw such line here, okay, so it will be 0.5, it will be 0.5, so it will be 0.5. Next force which 1, 2, 3, fourth force 4 kilonewton. So this line of action of force we can take here in this way. Suppose we can apply here intersection here. It is as simple as this. Force is applied here, 4 kilonewton. We have seen principle of transmissibility of force. How object will rotate about point A due to this 4 kilonewton force? How object will rotate, clockwise or anti-clockwise? Force.
Anti-clockwise.
Again it will rotate
Anti-clockwise.
anti-clockwise. So minus 4 into perpendicular distance between line of action of that
Half.
force and point A.
Half.
Half.
Half. Any other forces remain? Just check.
1.5
1.5
kilometer.
kilonewton.
Yes, 1.5. What will be the moment due to that force about point A?
Zero.
0. So what it will become? Minus means this 1, 2.
3.
Minus 3?
Ha, sir.
Yes, sir.
Minus 3 kilonewton meter. Kilonewton meter. Now apply. Apply Varignon theorem. Apply Varignon theorem. Therefore, summation of moments, M for moments, due to all forces. Summation of moment due to all forces about point A is equal to R into D. So what is unknown in this?
D.
D. Calculate D. What is value of D? It will come negative, no?
Yes, sir.
Minus 0.87.
Sir. Minus 0.
Minus
0.87. Ha, sir. 0.
Minus 0.87 meter. Next, what we are supposed to find now? X bar. What is that formula? Summation of moment due to all forces at point A divided by summation Fy equal to, what will be that? Minus 3 divided by summation Fy. How much it is? 2.52. 2.52 equal to, and Y bar. Summation of moment due to all the forces about point A divided by summation Fx equal to, what will be that?
X bar minus 0.84.
Just wait, 2.34. X bar is how much?
Minus 0.84.
Minus 0.84. Just check one second.
minus
Minus
1.9.
1.19.
1.19.
1.19.
Minus, sorry,
1.19.
1.19.
minus 1.19 meter, and this one is minus
Minus 1.28.
1.28.
28 meter. These are the correct answers. Actually, these problems were asked in university exam. These all problems, whatever we are solved today, are asked in university exam for 10, 12 mark. You can imagine this out of 70 again. 70 मार्कापैकी 12 मार्काला हा प्रॉब्लेम विचारलेला असायचा. Now you should not think beyond this. म्हणजे हा डिफिकल्टी लेवल इज ओव्हर. म्हणजे याच्यापेक्षा डिफिकल्ट प्रॉब्लेम असू शकत नाही. समथिंग लाईक दिस. These problems were asked for university exam. Okay, shall we go next? Any problem?
तिथे ते डिस्टन्स निगेटिव्ह आले.
It means actually what it means, distance should not be negative. Okay, but it is in something like in third quadrant. Here we are not locating that. Whatever that resultant came, that resultant is coming something in third quadrant towards like that.
Okay, sir.
Actually, I thought that also. But let it be. We are not going to interest where it will be. Only we want to find x bar. Even तुम्ही एक ऑब्झर्वेशन केलं का ते डी निगेटिव्ह आल्यामुळं एक्स बार आणि वाय बार पण दोन्ही निगेटिव्ह आलेत बघा.
Ha,
Sir.
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 That means
ते डी नाही काढलं तर काय प्रॉब्लेम येत नाही की पुढे त्या डी ची कुठे गरज पडतच नाही.
परपेंडिक्युलर डिस्टन्स वी शुड नो. हा गरज नाही पडत ओके, बट परपेंडिक्युलर डिस्टन्स आहे. त्या रिझल्टंट हा एक फोर्स आहे आणि त्याचं परपेंडिक्युलर डिस्टन्स ए पासूनच ते दाखवलं.
ओके.
It indicate that. Not necessary to, but as a part of this, we will calculate.
डिस्टन्स नेगेटिव्ह नसतं ना?
It is okay. That why it is showing negative, because it is in third quadrant. It will show up that means it is equal to 0.87. It is correct. Distance should not be negative. पण त्याची आपण काय करू, मॅग्निट्यूड जर घेतली तर 8.7 मीटर. ओके. In that way also you can write. Distance cannot be negative. I am agree. It should not be negative, but as it is in third quadrant, it is coming negative. Shall I
Okay,
give
sir.
one more? So a little what we can say. Actually, time is also over. Shall I give one problem for homework?
Yes sir.
Yes.
One problem I will give. I can understand your condition. This problem. Just I will explain what is this. What is new in this? Either I will give this or this.
Both sir.
No, many more problems are there. Don't worry. I am this I will give, okay, because there is something new in that problem. This. How many forces are there in this?
4.
4
Four
forces are
forces.
there.
4 forces.
Okay. Shall I give answers for you your reference?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No
No?
sir, no.
Okay.
No,
Then
sir.
you take screenshot. We will stop. Next lecture we will solve this. Take break till next lecture will start. Will you write your numbers quickly so that we will stop? Write your numbers quickly, then we will stop.